just like her0 has been saved for the last player, it's got to be Super as the last player here for MVP.
Super is like so good at PvP.
I do not want to see her0 absolutely decimate Keen in a PvT. I do not want to see that. I think Super is the guy to come out here. I think he has the best chance out of any MVP player to come out against this guy. And, you know, they had to have had this idea in mind that this kind of matchup is possible, this kind of PvP. So Super is definitely practicing a lot of PvP, a lot of PvT, and it's going to be PvP.
her0 looks nervous, man. I saw that little, a little stressful side.
He did that before the other game as well. He has to get his nerves under control.
He has to play 2 PvPs back-to-back, no easy feat.
Yep.
He's got a great win ratio against Protoss, 7-2, make that an 8-2 when you consider the match he just played, plus you know how much PvP he's been playing. His IEM Grand Finals where he played PvP, didn't win it, but now the map is the King Sejong Station, a map where attacking in Protoss versus Protoss directly is oftentimes a very difficult feat to pull off. Blink Stalker's the only way. This match decides everything, guys. her0 or Super, one of these Protoss players is going to win it for their team and go on to the finals tomorrow to fight Jin Air. Let's find out just which team it's going to be.
Up here in the top left in the yellow for CJ Entis, the Protoss player. He's won 1 game. He's got to win another. It's her0.
Down here in the bottom right, in the teal, the ace player for MVP, it's Super.
Also giving a bit of a sigh. He's got to have some nerves on his mind as well.
We've seen this guy Cannon Rush, we've seen this guy Proxy in this matchup, we've seen him play straight up games. And it looks like straight up is the way he wants to play it, at least initially here, right now on the King Sejong Station. Now, this map's rush distance is really far. Much different type of map than we saw on Polar Night, where you have there's a ton of space to work with. And it's a map that if the game goes longer, the third base is pretty easy to take. It's kind of far away, down kind of outside the ramp of your natural. And we could see very late game on this map. Wouldn't it be crazy if the playoff player is decided based solely on a late game engagement?
That's what I want to see, man. But right off the bat, we do have Super throwing down a very fast gateway here. Going to be on 11.
Very true. Rushing that out.
her0 just going for the standard, getting that 12, or the 13 rather. Economic gateway does the trick with the pylon again. Get that probe back to the minerals as soon as possible.
Double gates, or double gas going now. It's 1 probe here instead of pulling 2 probes off mining. Not really any worse than doing that either way. About the same. Checks for proxies. Does not want to get classicked like State did. And now we're going to go around and go scout his opponent's base. So her0 playing this safer. And in this case, it's not going to gain him a whole lot. her0, on the other hand, gets a slight advantage from the extra mining, which makes up actually for the lack of that early probe when you get this faster gateway, and his core is so significantly ahead.
Yep. Super now not scouting at all just yet. He has not sent out any probes here to scout the base of her0, so he has no idea what her0 could be. He could have that gateway at the bottom of the ramp. He's done it before. I believe that game was against Parting. Not exactly sure, but he's definitely done it before against a Protoss player, so it's something to keep in mind. But fortunately for him, it's not going to be this game.
Now we'll be able to see the Warp Gate research get canceled, or Chrono not canceled.
That would be sick, man. He cancels the Warp Gate research and goes for like...
He's like, ha, I saw you cancel that, you can't trick me. But yeah, he sees it chronoed, and he has to chrono both the Gateway and the Warp Gate research because of the probe being there. Because if he only chrono boosted the Warp Gate research, that would look extremely suspicious. Now, he may actually still just add a second and third gateway here and do 3 gateway pressure, just like we saw his teammate Bilby do twice in this matchup.
Yeah, Super's done it before as well.
Yeah.
Something to keep in mind. This is a sneaky probe at a her0 here. Going up pretty heavily in gas, could throw down something, but no pylon just yet.
Stargate in the main as well, so yeah. I think this is just to come in for a second scout. And there are the 2 gates. Just continuing to chrono boost that Warp Gate research. As you can see one more time.
This is going to be very, very fast. He already has the probe out on the map as well, but this is big for Hero. He's going to come in here with that probe, and he's going to be able to see everything. I don't think this is going to get denied. First stalker comes out here. Oh my God, 2 more hits.
One more will do it. He lost vision. He lost vision and did not fire the final shot.
And now Hero gets the scout because of that one small break in his concentration right there.
That may cost Super the game.
It could be the game right there. That small mistake.
He adds 2 gateways immediately. May even make a Void Ray here. I think he's thinking about it.
Oh,
and there he does. Super. He starts it. He'll lose a Stalker here.
Well, take some health damage on that at least.
Yeah, I mean, makes it less useful. Now, the gates still aren't ready. The forward pylon is. Here comes the first wave of Stalkers. He does not have a sentry. All he has to rely on is the Mothership Core. Targets down that weakened Stalker from earlier, but Super capitalizes on the situation. Targets forward as well with his upcoming Stalkers, and that Nexus Cannon needs to be dropped ASAP. It is immediately. A bit of a chase here, actually. Starting to target down probes, anything he can. But I don't know how well this is really going to work out for him. He loses a Stalker himself for just a few probes. I guess maybe 2, or like 1.5. 3 more Stalkers.
He got 2 of those probes, and he lost 1 Stalker for it. But now he's got 3 more Stalkers on the way. He's going to want to wait for this to go down, or is he? Is he just going to try to go in here? Super being very aggressive with this push.
With 2 Void Rays, I think he's going to be fine. This is so terrible for Super. Just knowing that 1 more shot on his Stalker would have actually denied the scout. Warps and 3 more Stalkers. I mean, he's got a great Stalker count. The problem is those Void Rays.
It's just buying Hero so much time. The time warp goes down. He's going to pick off a bunch of these Stalkers, but that Void Ray being a little bit too far forward, he's going to lose it right away. Second one comes out, though. Is it going to be focused down as well? Yes, it is.
Oh, my God. Can he actually make this work? This is crazy. He's actually now fighting against the probes underneath the time warp. And with the next round of Stalkers, he may have too much, Brendan. Here comes another warping of units here. And no protection for the Void Rays here may end up costing Hero this game. The last of the Stalkers start to fall. The probes off the line here again.
3 more Stalkers in the main, and that's going to be it. Hero is crushed.
That's it. The last of the probes fall. He dances the Stalkers.
Oh my God.
And MVP is going to the finals. And Hero loses an important Protoss versus Protoss. Yet again, when everything is on the line, the last of the probes fall. GG!
Oh my God, Super has done it. He says, "What's up?" No, Hero, I am the better Protoss in PvP. Walks out of the booth. Oh my God. He's done it, man.
You know, better protection for those Void Rays with pulled probes.
I think he needed more time. He needed to back off. He needed to back off and get both Void Rays and fight like that. He could not be that far out and get time warp there and be forced to fight there. It's, you know, just that's what it comes down to in PvP. Just a super slight, you know, bad timing, a bad positioning with your army can lose you the game, and it did.
Yep, the Void Rays there, I think they were the right choice.
Yeah. But he already had the Stargate. That was definitely the right choice.
It's just you know, he didn't maximize their damage, maximize their utility. I really thought with the Voids he was almost certain to hold. And even after, and especially when he ran in with those Stalkers, when Vampire did, when Super did, he ran with those Stalkers and killed the probes and lost Stalker. I was like, that's really hurting your push, man. You're losing momentum. That second Void Ray was about to pop. He didn't fight with 2 Void Rays. He fought with 1, and then he fought with 1 again.
Yeah, and they got focused down right away. I mean, they were right over the army, so he had enough Stalkers to just